All right, so here's the deal. Your girl Ashanti had to go to court recently because she she had to face her alleged stalker, you know, and I don't really know too much about the backstory because, like, I remember hearing about it in the past, but I didn't really pay that much attention to the story. And after hearing what this man allegedly said, I mean, he had to have said or done more than this because this could not have been what got him in trouble. But basically, TMZ posted two different stories about the whole situation. The first one is titled Ashanti Stalker Gets Sexual While Grilling Singer in Court. The other one is titled Ashanti, My Stalker's Guilty, Staying Locked Up. So I'm going to read to you both of these stories, and I'm going to, of course, start at the first one because I'm not dyslexic. So the first story says, and I quote, Ashanti not only faced her stalker in court Wednesday, he went after her with a barrage of provocative questions. Devan Hurd is on trial for the third time. This time, it's a retrial for felony stalking targeting the singer. Hurd, who's representing himself, grilled Ashanti. Pause the story right there. Usually when somebody's representing themselves in court, you know that motherfucker's crazy. Why would you speak instead of having a lawyer speak for you unless you have been a lawyer yourself or something? I mean, you know, you never know what they're going to hit you with, try to make sure they go ahead and trap you up in the law, have you saying things, and you don't even really know what you're saying, like what it really means in legalese, legal terms and whatnot, the legal language, the language of the law. You know, you might think you're saying one thing, but you'll be admitting to something that you didn't actually do. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just kind of like me rambling right now. Anyway, back to the story. Hurd, who's representing himself, grilled Ashanti, reading back some of the tweets he sent her, including, quote, I'm sorry. This dude, I shouldn't be laughing about what this dude said, but this shit is funny as hell to me. Including, quote, eating pussy from the back tastes better from a flight to Russia. Ugh. I don't know what that means, but I busted out laughing as soon as I read that. He asked her if she saw his tweet, and she responded she had, quote, I saw the disgusting tweet and was insulted. Hurd was undeterred, firing back, quote, why didn't you tell me to stop or block me? And then the stalker said, wait a second, pause the story right there. If she did not stop him or block him, then how the hell did he even get in trouble for this? If somebody's saying something to you, like the type of stuff that they're saying to the point where they have to go to court for it, I would hope that she would block the person. So then that way, or rather tell them, look, I don't appreciate you saying these things to me, because what if he thinks that she's liking it? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, back to the story. And not that I'm victim blaming here. I'm just saying, though, if you don't want somebody saying some crap like this to you, which is funny as hell that he even said something like that, a flight to Russia or from Russia, however he said it. Yeah, flight to Russia. That shit sounds crazy as hell. I mean, I would have known he was crazy just from that. Anyway, story goes on to say Hurd was undeterred, firing back, quote, why didn't you tell me to stop or block me? And then the stalker said, quote, I know how you are when it comes to our sex life. Us fucking is very emotional on both ends. To that, Ashanti said nothing. She just crossed her arms and closed her eyes. Hurd also laid into Ashanti about her provocative concert, saying, quote, you do lap dances for your performances, correct? And then he added, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying. Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to go get me some tickets to the next Ashanti concert. She can pull me out the audience at any time. Oh, my sweet Lord G. Listen, I would take a lap dance from Ashanti before a trip to heaven. Because whatever's between her legs is heaven. So, yeah. Anyways, story goes on to say Hurd sent other lewd text messages, including, quote, wrap your thick ass thighs and legs around my shoulders and neck and palm my head and put my mouth on your tight pussy. If convicted, Hurd could get 4 years in prison. Now, how could he get 4 years in prison for offering Ashanti some head? Who doesn't want to give Ashanti some head? Shit, I give I give Ashanti some head and the shoulders. Oh my sweet lord. Anyways, so that was the first part of the story. Then, you know what? Of course, guys, I'm just totally kidding. I would never eat Ashanti's booty or anything else. I wouldn't eat her cootie or her booty. I would never do something like that because she's way out of my league, and honestly, I wouldn't want to disappoint her. This little mean 3.5 inches is just not enough for Ashanti. She deserves better. Anyway, the other story goes on to say Ashanti's stalker failed to defend himself in court. The jury in New York City found him guilty, and now he's facing more time behind bars. As TMZ reported, Ashanti faced Devan Hurd in court Wednesday, where Hurd, who represented himself, read back lewd tweets and text messages he'd sent her. Pause the story right there. How the hell did he get her number to send her text messages? I just want to know, Sway. How, Sway? How? Anyway, story goes on to say Hurd gave his closing argument Thursday, telling the jury sending sexually explicit stuff is not a crime, excessive tweeting is not stalking, and the singer could have simply avoided him by hitting block. Hurd was found guilty of felony second-degree stalking and has been in jail since his arrest in 2013. He could get an additional 1.5 to 4 years when he's sentenced later this month, end quote. So here's the deal. If this is all true, that him saying this dumb shit on the internet is what led to all of this, including him being in jail since 2013, if that's all he did, if that's really all he did, this is just one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard. Forget the stupid stuff he was saying. The simple fact that he wasn't just blocked, simply blocked, and if she didn't say to him, stop saying this stuff, I mean, I get harassed all of the time. I'm mainly YouTube. People also come to my blog and whatnot and talk shit and threaten me. You know, people are threatened to beat me up. People are threatened to murder me. People are threatened to murder my family. People are threatened to do a lot of crazy shit. And guess what? What are you guys going to do about me being threatened all the time? Because I save all of the messages. I plan to do something legally about it to every single person who threatened me. But as of right now, they're more worried about this guy who could have been simply blocked from sending sexually explicit tweets and text messages. This guy's more of a danger than all of those mofos that threaten me and my family's lives. That's amazing how things work. But then again, I'm not a woman, so I'm not top priority here. Saying I want to get my dick wet is more dangerous than I want to put a bullet in your head, which is basically what people were saying to me. But anyways, I digress. When you're a female, you get protected. But I'm going to change all of that. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Must be nice to be a chick because you can get dudes sent to jail for saying stupid stuff on Twitter when all you got to do is block them. As far as I know, he didn't threaten her life. If he did, excuse me. But that was not mentioned in the story. If that's all he was saying was stupid stuff like that, he should have been blocked. Something should have been immediately said to him like, I do not wish to be contacted by you. I do not wish to read this stuff. You know, it's just clear insanity. It doesn't make any sense. I'm hoping that there's more to the story. I'm hoping that Ashanti did say, I don't want to be contacted by you. I'm hoping that she didn't allow somebody to say these things and then just have the police get involved, because that's just, I would think that she wouldn't do something. I would hope that she wouldn't handle things like that. I would hope that she would speak up and say, look, no, this is a no-no. This is a no-go right here, and I won't have this. But who knows? If anybody knows how the hell he got her number to text message or stuff, please let me know in the comment section. If anybody knows whether or not she spoke out against it before the law had to go get involved, because if it was as simple, if he's telling the truth, if he would have backed off just by her saying, I don't wish to be contacted, block. If that is true, the court would have not had to get involved. All this money and whatnot with this trial and all this other crap would have not. Now, don't get me wrong. I saw some pictures of the mofo on the TMZ website. He looks like a psychotic SOB. I don't trust dude. And I do think that he's a danger to somebody somewhere, but possibly not her. But anyway, he might be a danger to himself. So I hope they have him somewhere in a room with some padded walls, because I'm telling you, dude just does not look right. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Anybody who has any additional information, let me know in the comment section. Meat Magazine on YouTube, meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, but don't go sending me no sexually explicit messages, because I might pull an Ashanti and take your ass to court. Just kidding. You women can send me whatever you want, including nice little nude pictures, because I do accept pussy pics. Meat Magazine. Ass pics too.